Welcome to our channel Rare Coins Collections deep dive into the fascinating world of United States coin collecting. Today, we're going to talk about one specific coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 2021 United States State Quarter Dollar with the D Mint mark. If you're a collector, or simply curious about what makes this coin so valuable, stick with us as we explore the key features, errors to look out for, and why this particular quarter could be worth up to a staggering $77,000. First, let's start with the basics. The United States State Quarters program was introduced in 1999 and ran through 2008, showcasing each state in the Union. In 2021, the U.S. Mint released a special set of coins as part of the America the Beautiful series. These quarters represent national parks and historical sites across the country, and collectors were eager to get their hands on them. The 2021 D Mint mark coin is one of the key releases, and what makes it stand out? Let's take a closer look. At first glance, you might think it's just another quarter, but when you examine it more closely, you'll start to notice its unique characteristics. The D Mint mark on this particular coin tells you it was struck at the Denver Mint. This mint, known for its quality control and precision, ensures that each coin is produced with great care. However, just because it's from the Denver Mint doesn't mean it's just another standard quarter. This coin, particularly if it's in excellent condition, is anything but ordinary. Now, let's get into the exciting part, the errors. Coin collectors know that errors can significantly raise the value of a coin, and this is where things get really interesting. The 2021 D Mint mark quarter isn't immune to mistakes, and some of these errors make the coin much rarer and much more valuable. One of the most common errors you might encounter on a 2021 D quarter is the double die error. This is where the design is unintentionally stamped twice, creating a distinct double image. You might see this error along the letters or numbers in the design, making it easier to spot once you know what you're looking for. Another error to watch out for is a clipped planchet. This happens when the metal blank used to make the coin gets clipped, resulting in an incomplete or irregularly shaped coin. Both of these errors can dramatically increase the coin's worth, sometimes by thousands of dollars. But why is this coin, and the ones with errors, so valuable? It comes down to scarcity. The more errors there are, the fewer perfect coins make it into circulation. As a result, a rare error coin can be worth far more than its face value. For example, a 2021 D Mint mark quarter with a rare error can sell for between $3,500 and $77,000 depending on the rarity of the error, the condition of the coin, and the demand from collectors. Now, how do you spot one of these valuable quarters? First, examine the coin closely under a magnifying glass or microscope to check for any signs of doubling in the design. This would indicate a double die error. Also, look for any unusual edges or shapes that could indicate a clipped planchet. Pay attention to the overall condition as well. Coins that are in excellent condition, often referred to as mint state or proof, are far more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated and worn down. You'll also want to examine the coin's surface for any signs of wear or damage. The more pristine the coin, the more it will fetch when it's time to sell. A quarter with a double die error, in mint condition, could fetch a serious premium. A clean, well-preserved coin will always be more valuable than a worn one, even if both have an error. As you continue your search, remember that not all 2021 D Mint mark quarters are going to be worth thousands of dollars. You'll need to keep your eyes peeled for those special errors, and even then, it's important to get your coins professionally graded to determine their actual worth. The higher the grade, the higher the price. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever found a coin with a valuable error? Or do you have any interesting coin collecting stories to share? Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation going. And, before we wrap up, let's talk numbers. If you happen to find a 2021 D Mint mark quarter with the right error, you could be looking at a coin worth anywhere from $3,500 to $77,000. Yes, you heard that right, tens of thousands of dollars for a simple quarter. So, keep your eyes sharp, your magnifying glass ready, and start searching your pocket change. You never know, you might just have a rare gem hiding in plain sight. Today's exciting video where we'll dive deep into one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in modern American history, the 2015 U.S. state quarter dollar with the elusive P Mint mark. Whether you're an avid coin collector or a casual observer, this video will not only teach you about the key features of this coin but also why it holds such incredible value and how you can spot one for yourself. Stay tuned, because by the end, you might just find yourself checking your pocket change. Let's start by understanding the basics of this quarter. The 2015 state quarter dollar is part of the America the Beautiful series, which features different designs representing national parks, forests, and historical landmarks across the United States. Each year, 5 new states are showcased with their unique designs. But here's where it gets interesting. The 2015 quarter with the P Mint mark is one of the key pieces that collectors are after. Now, let's look at the key features of this coin. The most prominent feature is the design itself, which celebrates a national park, memorial, or landmark of a specific state. For the 2015 quarters, the states highlighted are Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Each design is rich in historical significance, beautifully etched into the coin. But the real attention grabber here is the P Mint mark on the reverse side. This is important because, up until 2019, quarters with a P Mint mark were extremely rare. You see, the U.S. Mint traditionally stamped the Philadelphia Mint mark on quarters starting in 1793. But it wasn't until 2015 that the U.S. Mint decided to add a P to the quarter coins to commemorate the 225th anniversary of the mint. These were released in large quantities, but here's the kicker. Many of these coins were distributed across the country, and people didn't realize the true value they held at the time. Now, let's talk about errors and what to look for. The most valuable 2015 P Mint mark quarters are those with specific errors that make them incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. One of the most common errors you might come across is a misstrike. This can happen when a coin is not properly aligned when it's stamped. The result is a coin that appears to have off-center images, blurry details, or other distortions on its design. These imperfections are actually what make the coin more valuable. But spotting an error coin isn't always easy, so let's break down what you need to check for. To identify a valuable 2015 P Mint mark quarter. First, examine the mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. It should be clearly visible beneath the design. After confirming the mint mark, turn the coin over and closely inspect the details. Look for any signs of misalignment, blurry designs, or double strikes. These subtle imperfections can increase a coin's worth significantly. Also, pay close attention to the edges. If the edge is rough or uneven, that's a good sign that the coin might have been struck improperly, which could be another error to look for. Keep in mind that the rarer the error, the higher the price tag. So, why is this coin so valuable? Let's break it down. The 2015 P Mint mark quarter has gained tremendous value due to its historical significance. The 2015 quarters with the P Mint mark were the first to feature this mark in over 2 centuries, and they were made in limited numbers. With some of these coins being released with errors, the supply of pristine, error-free coins has dwindled, making those in good condition highly coveted by collectors. As more people realize the value of these coins, their price has steadily increased over time. So, how much are these coins really worth? Well, you might be surprised to learn that a single 2015 P Mint mark quarter can fetch between $3,600 to $71,000 depending on its condition, rarity, and any errors it might contain. Yes, you heard that right, these seemingly ordinary quarters could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, and all it takes is a keen eye to spot them. But here's an important piece of advice: don't expect to find one of these valuable quarters in your pocket change every day. The rarity and the value of these coins are what make them so sought after, and finding one can be a real treasure hunt. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't keep an eye out when you're going through your spare change, especially if you're someone who likes to collect coins. So, before you throw away that handful of quarters, take a closer look at each one. You never know, you might have just found yourself a goldmine. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever come across a rare or valuable coin while going through your change? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, tell me if you've ever seen a 2015 P Mint Mark quarter in your collection, or better yet, if you've ever found one with an error. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more coin tips, valuable finds, and everything you need to know about the world of numismatics. Happy collecting, and good luck on your hunt for that rare coin. Today's video, we'll explore the 2009 US state quarter dollar with the P Mint mark. This specific coin has become highly sought after by collectors, and if you're into coin collecting or simply curious about rare finds, then this video is just for you. We'll be covering everything you need to know about this coin, including its key features, errors to look out for, why it's valuable, and how to spot one in your collection. Plus, stick around till the end because you might be shocked to learn just how much one of these quarters can be worth. Let's kick things off by talking about the 2009 State Quarter Series. As part of the 50 State Quarters program, the 2009 series is especially important because it marks the final year of this iconic series, which began back in 1999. The design of the 2009 quarters highlights the 5 final states to be featured, namely, Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Alaska, and Hawaii. The 2009 quarters were struck with the P Mint mark, which indicates that they were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. But what sets these coins apart from the rest? The most distinctive feature of these 2009 quarters is their designs, which reflect the rich history and landmarks of each state. For instance, the Arizona quarter features the Grand Canyon, one of the most iconic natural wonders of the world, while the Hawaii quarter showcases the Hawaiian state flag and a symbol of its tropical beauty. These designs are not only historically significant but also visually striking, making them extremely appealing to collectors and enthusiasts alike. Now, let's move on to something that truly makes this coin stand out: errors. That's right, some of the 2009 P Mint Mark quarters were released with striking errors that have significantly increased their value. These errors aren't always easy to spot, but that's part of what makes finding one so exciting. One of the most common errors to look out for is the double strike error. This happens when the coin is struck twice in the minting process, causing a design to appear on top of another. This creates a misalignment of images and sometimes even an overlap of details, which is considered a rare and valuable mistake. Another error to keep an eye on is the off-center strike, where the coin was not properly aligned when it was stamped, resulting in an off-center design. These errors can make a coin stand out dramatically, which is why they are highly prized by collectors. But it's not just the errors that make this quarter valuable, it's also the rarity of the 2009 P Mint mark itself. You see, the 2009 quarters are unique because they were part of the last batch of coins produced in the State Quarters program, and they were made in limited quantities. This means that there are fewer of these coins in circulation today, which contributes to their increasing value. The fact that some of these coins were struck with errors only adds to their appeal, making them even more sought after by numismatists and collectors. Now, you might be wondering, how much is this coin actually worth? Well, the 2009 P Mint Mark State Quarter Dollar can fetch anywhere from $3,600 to $74,000, depending on its condition, rarity, and the presence of any errors. Yes, you heard that right, a single quarter could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins in mint condition, with little to no wear and tear, are the most valuable. And if you happen to find one with a rare error, like the double strike or off-center strike, you could be looking at a significant payout. So, how do you spot one of these rare and valuable 2009 P Mint Mark quarters? First, you'll want to examine the mint mark itself. Flip the coin over and look for the P Mint mark located near the bottom right of the reverse side. If the coin has a clear and well-defined mint mark, you're on the right track. Next, take a close look at the design for any errors. As mentioned earlier, double strikes, off-center strikes, and other imperfections can greatly increase the coin's value. The best way to spot these errors is to inspect the coin carefully under good lighting and magnification. Even minor misalignments can make a significant difference when it comes to value. Another thing to keep in mind is that some of the most valuable 2009 mint mark quarters are those with pristine features and no signs of wear. If you come across a coin that looks shiny, new, and free from scratches, it could be worth a lot more than just 25 cents. Many collectors are specifically searching for coins in excellent condition, so be sure to look at the coin closely before you decide to part with it. With any rare coin, the 2009 mint mark quarter is an investment that could appreciate over time. While it might not be easy to find one, it's certainly worth checking your collection or looking through your spare change every now and then. You never know, that coin you've overlooked could be worth a small fortune. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever come across a rare coin while going through your change or in your collection? Have you spotted a 2009 mint mark quarter with an error? Let me know in the comments below. Today, we're going to talk about the 2013 US state quarter dollar with the D mint mark. Whether you're an experienced coin collector or just a casual viewer interested in the value of your pocket change, you're in for a treat. In this video, we'll explore the key features of this coin, common errors you should look for, why it's so valuable, and most importantly, how to spot one for yourself. Stay tuned, because by the end, you might just discover a coin worth more than you imagined. Let's start by talking about the 2013 US State Quarter Series. Each year, the US Mint releases quarters that represent the unique history and landmarks of individual states. The 2013 Quarter Series is no different, with 5 states featured: Arkansas, Hawaii, New Mexico, North Carolina, and South Carolina. These coins are part of the America the Beautiful series, which showcases the beauty and diversity of our country's national parks, landmarks, and state symbols. Now, the first thing to note about the 2013 state quarters is the mint mark. The D mint mark indicates that these quarters were minted at the Denver Mint. This mint mark is a key detail because coins from different mints can vary in rarity and value. In the case of the 2013 D mint mark quarters, they were struck in large numbers, but what makes them valuable is the potential for finding rare, error-struck coins. So, what are some key features that make this coin stand out? First, the design. The 2013 quarter from Arkansas features the beautiful image of the Natural States Diamond, representing the Arkansas Diamond Mine, which is the only public diamond-bearing site in the world. On the other hand, the South Carolina quarter highlights the history of Fort Moultrie, and the North Carolina coin shows the Wright brothers' first flight. Each design is rich in historical meaning and captures the essence of what makes these states unique. However, what truly sets the 2013 D mint mark state quarter apart from others are the potential errors you should be aware of. Coin errors are what can make certain coins highly valuable. Many collectors focus on these rare mistakes, which can add a significant amount of worth to an otherwise common coin. So, what kinds of errors should you look for when checking your 2013 D mint mark quarters? One of the most valuable types of errors is the off-center strike. This occurs when a coin is misaligned during the minting process, causing the design to be printed incorrectly on the coin. If you come across a 2013 D quarter with a design that's shifted or cut off on one side, you may have found yourself a rare and valuable piece. Another error to look for is a double die error. This is when the coin is struck twice, causing a blurred or doubled image on the coin's design. These types of errors can be tricky to spot with the naked eye, but if you hold the coin under a magnifying glass or zoom in with a camera, you may see the duplication of details on the coin. The more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin will be. You should also be on the lookout for what's called a clashed die error. This happens when two dies collide during the minting process, causing parts of one die to imprint onto the other side of the coin. While this is a rare occurrence, it can make for an interesting and valuable coin if you're lucky enough to find one. Now, let's talk about why the 2013 D mint mark quarter can be so valuable. The primary reason collectors seek out these coins is because they're part of a limited edition series that reflects America's beauty and history. As time passes, fewer of these coins remain in pristine condition, and those that do are considered valuable. The fact that some of these quarters are error-struck makes them even rarer. A coin with an error or unique feature can fetch significantly higher prices at auctions or in private sales. Over the years, many collectors have learned to appreciate the value of error coins, driving up the demand for them. So, how much can a 2013 D Mint Mark quarter be worth? Well, depending on its condition and rarity, these quarters can be worth anywhere from $3,600 to $78,000. Yes, that's right, a single quarter could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. If you have a coin with a rare error or one that's in mint condition, you could be holding on to a significant treasure. Now, how do you spot one of these rare and valuable quarters in your own collection or in your pocket change? First, look for the mint mark. Flip the coin over and check for the D mark under the eagle on the reverse side. This tells you that the coin was minted in Denver, which is the first step in identifying it as part of the 2013 D Mint Mark series. Next, examine the coin carefully for any signs of error. Start by checking the alignment of the design. Is it centered, or does it seem off-center? Look closely at the details of the design to see if there are any double strikes or blurriness. If you find any of these signs, you could be looking at a valuable error coin. Keep in mind that the more obvious the error, the higher the coin's value. Another thing to keep in mind is the condition of the coin. Coins in excellent condition, free of scratches, dings, or discoloration, are the most valuable. If you find a 2013 D Mint Mark quarter that's practically flawless, it could be worth a lot more than just 25 cents. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Have you ever found a rare coin or a coin with an error while going through your collection or pocket change? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences and stories. And while you're here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tips on coin collecting, rare finds, and everything you need to know about valuable coins. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that's truly special to collectors, the 1999 U.S. State Quarter Dollar with the P Mint Mark. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting to dip your toes into the world of coin collecting, this video is going to give you an in-depth look at why this particular quarter is so valuable and what makes it stand out in the world of rare coins. Let's start with a bit of history. 1999 was the first year of the U.S. Mint's famous 50 State Quarters program, a project that would last for 10 years and feature 5 different states each year. The program was a huge success, with millions of people collecting quarters from each state as they were released. But what makes the 1999 P Mint Mark quarters so interesting and valuable? One of the key features of these coins is the mint mark itself. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where these quarters were produced. In fact, 1999 was the first year that the U.S. Mint included the P Mint mark on the quarters, which made them stand out from earlier coins that only had mint marks for Denver or San Francisco. So, if you have a 1999 quarter with the P Mint mark, you've already got a piece of history, but let's dive into the designs. The 1999 state quarters represent 5 unique states: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. These designs were chosen to honor the history and heritage of each state, and each quarter features a symbolic image that reflects the spirit of the state it represents. For example, the Delaware quarter showcases the state's nickname, the First State, and the scene of Caesar Rodney riding horseback to vote for independence. The Pennsylvania quarter features the iconic image of the Commonwealth Statehouse and the famous Liberty Bell. Each design captures a snapshot of the state's history, and that's part of what makes these coins so special to collectors. But here's the thing: while the 1999 P Mint Mark quarters were produced in large numbers, the true value of these coins comes from the potential errors and unique features that certain coins can have. Yes, you heard that right. Some of these 1999 P Mint Mark quarters were struck with errors that make them even more valuable than their regular counterparts. So, what errors should you look for in these coins? Well, the first error to watch out for is the double die error. This happens when a coin is struck twice, with slight misalignment, causing a blurry or doubled design on the coin. These errors are easy to spot under magnification because the doubling will appear as an overlap of details, like a blurry or extra image of the state's design. Double die errors are highly sought after by collectors, and if you find one, you could be looking at a significant increase in value. Another error to keep an eye on is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is improperly aligned during the minting process, causing the design to be printed off-center. Sometimes, the image will be cut off on one side, or the design will be skewed at an angle. Off-center strikes are a rarity and are highly prized by collectors who love error coins. Finding one of these 1999p mint mark quarters could mean a nice payday down the line. So, why is the 1999p mint mark quarter so valuable? Aside from the historical significance of being part of the first year of the 50-state quarters program, the value comes down to a couple of key factors. First, the coin's rarity. Even though millions of these coins were produced, the number of high-quality, error-free coins is relatively small. As time goes on, more of these coins are lost, damaged, or removed from circulation, meaning that the ones still in good condition become more valuable. The presence of rare mint errors only drives the value up even more. Error coins are coveted by collectors because they are not just pieces of currency, they are unique, one-of-a-kind items that tell a special story. They represent the mistakes made during the minting process, and that rarity makes them highly collectible. Now, let's get into how to spot a valuable 1999p mint mark quarter. The first step is to examine the coin's mint mark. Flip the coin over and look for the P mint mark, which is located beneath the eagle on the reverse side of the coin. If the mint mark is clearly visible, you've identified the coin you're looking for. Next, check the condition of the coin. A 1999p mint mark quarter that is in pristine, uncirculated condition is much more valuable than one that has been worn down by years of use. Look for any scratches, discoloration, or signs of wear. Coins that are in mint condition can be worth a lot more than face value, and if you find one of these quarters in great shape, it could be worth a lot of money. Now, for the fun part, look for any errors. Inspect the coin under good lighting, and if you have a magnifying glass or loupe, use it to get a closer look. Search for any signs of doubling in the design or off-center strikes. The more pronounced the error, the higher the coin's potential value. Take your time with this step because sometimes the most valuable coins are hiding in plain sight. So, how much is a 1999p mint mark quarter worth? Well, the value can vary depending on its condition and rarity. On average, a 1999p mint mark quarter without any errors will likely be worth around a few dollars, but if you're lucky enough to find one with a rare error, it could be worth anywhere from $3,600 to $74,000. Yes, that's right, these quarters can fetch an impressive sum, especially if they are in excellent condition or have an error that sets them apart. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Have you ever found a rare coin or a 1999p mint mark quarter with an error? Or maybe you found a coin that you thought might be worth something but weren't sure? Share your stories with me in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tips, tricks, and insights into the world of coin collecting. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Remember, the next time you come across a 1999p mint mark quarter, take a close look. You could be holding onto a coin worth anywhere from $3,600 to $74,000. Keep hunting, and good luck.